Medical professionals are turning into such scam artists. This is coming from someone who has 3 siblings.
Is the cosmetic dermatology business model a scam? This creator tells us about a medical dermatology visit that she had where she asked about a cosmetic procedure that she would like, and the doctor said that in order to discuss that they would have to collect a $300 consultation fee. The poster didn't like this because she said, hey, I'm already here and my insurance is already paying for this visit. Why would you charge me more just to have to tell me about this thing? And apparently she shopped around to other dermatologists in her area, and that was the case everywhere. So here in the United States, the way that us physicians are paid by health insurance is on what's called a fee-for-service model. Basically, there are these different formulas that we calculate in order to bill insurance based on what happens in our visit with a patient. So the amount of time that we spend can be figured into that, but also other things like the complexity of the visit. Are we going to have to do some administrative work afterwards? Do we have to interpret labs later on, etc.? So, for instance, in my office, if I bill somebody for a visit where they come and show me a mole and I tell them that's a benign mole and they're good to go, that's going to reimburse less than, say, somebody who comes in with severe psoriasis and we need to do a bunch of tests and start them on a systemic medication and do a lot of in-depth counseling. Now, I'm not saying this is the best system, but on its face, it makes sense. Now, on the cosmetic side of things, we don't get paid by insurance to have cosmetic consultations with our patients. So, most of us charge a consultation fee. Why is that? We need to be paid for our time, right? If somebody comes to us, gets a diagnosis of something, gets their treatment options laid out, the risks and benefits, and all of that, we're doing work even before the procedure happens. Also, sometimes people come to us and we do all of that and they end up not getting a procedure or, not buying a service. They may go somewhere else, they might decide against it. And I think it's totally fair to be compensated for all that work, even if you get nothing done, because it takes up time in our day, it takes up a slot from another patient. Um, I don't know. I don't expect to go where people work and get things for free. I think it's also really telling that this person said that cosmetic dermatology is not a specialization of dermatology. Yeah, it is. Where did you get that impression? Yes, many dermatologists know some about cosmetics, but that's quite often things that we need to learn on our own in our own time, and there are even fellowships for it. So people actually take an entire year to learn cosmetics. Perhaps the most telling part of this video is when the original poster says, oh, I'm so fed up with these people, I'm just gonna go get it done in Korea anyway. Which, like, okay, do you wanna take up somebody's time, use their expertise, and then end up paying for the service doing medical tourism? There's your answer.